As always, you already know I'm not a licensed attorney or tax expert. I do this for educational, informational purposes only. We got foreclosure and tax delinquents building, transportation building, group home, technical consultant, sole proprietor, sole proprietor. Someone says not yet. Okay, so y'all know y'all's business lingo. That's what I like. Y'all coming to the table with your stuff together. It's lingo. That's what you know what you're talking about. Well, I put this ebook together, and if you pay for the class, you get the ebook. And I'm inspired. What inspired me truly for this with this class is my homie. Um, he started his business, Be Better Rentals, and you know I learned from him. He learned from me. I want to start with letting you know, like we learn. Let me start. Oh, let me record this. I record this. Recording started. All right. He learns. I help put it in perspective that your name is already a business. Like we got some of the people in the chat stating they don't have anything other than a sole proprietorship. Your name is already a business. So what I like to teach people is to take it because it's in the sole proprietorship aspect already. And I have to go here. And I know some of you, but some people that's in the class are not beginners and they understand this. But I need y'all. But there are beginners in the class. You gotta understand. You know, a lot of people come here from the Muslim community and the sovereign community. I need y'all to understand your name is a sole proprietorship. You know, and we're dealing with the Social Security trust when dealing with your social. There's a lot that goes on. I've studied this for years. There's a lot that goes on behind it. But until you turn your name into a trust or a LLC or a corporation or S corp, there's going to be no legal distinction between your name and a business entity. Your name is a business. And even the secure party therapist that's in my chat, she reached out to me and was like, since looking at my name as a business, I view it totally differently now. Then you act accordingly. Now, so right here, sole proprietorship. The sole proprietorship, also known as the sole trader. Individual entrepreneurship or proprietorship is a type of enterprise owned and run by one person in which there's no legal distinction between the owner and the business entity. So your name is the business. Regardless, when you look at Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, Donald Trump, all their names are businesses and they operate as such. There's no legal distinction between those. That she owes it all to me for the insight. So, same way with my homie, Better Be Reynolds. He said he never looked at it his name as a business. And then he was able to create his own rental company. He was able to create his own rental company. He figured out his name was already a business. He turned his name into an LLC. Now, I'm not going to go deep into these things today. I'm just going to touch the basics for anybody that's really touching. When you start creating, getting assets for your business, whether it's a car, whether it's a house, or just another LLC that's creating a cash flow, this is considered an asset, right? This is considered an asset, and you should learn asset protection. You should learn asset protection, whether it's a holding company or whether it's a trust. And I didn't put this in the book, but I go over a lot. Before you start an operating company, you should start your holding company in one of these 5 states that offer charging order protection to single member LLCs. And LLCs is a limited liability company which limits your liability. which means it does not make you liable, because a lot of people say stay away from LLCs. That's because they don't understand them. So, say you're in California or Arizona. I have a record company in Arizona. I do other business in Arizona. So, Arizona is not a charging order protection state. So, what I would want to do is create my holding company in Nevada, and this is who's going to handle and manage my assets, such as cash flow, such as my cars and the such. And I'm only my operating company is going to be in that state, and it's going to be owned by one of these charging order protection state holding companies. Now, there's ways to set it up, and just don't go and do it, because you will not get charging order protection. It has to be set up a certain way. I'm not going over this today. I just want to throw it out there so you know what's going on how we operate. Yes, this will be available later. I'll send everybody a link. So, charging order protection. I learned this in real estate. You should learn it. It goes to your cars as well, as long as your houses and your businesses. All right. There's a lot of things I'm going to go over today. Pull up the book. But I hope that makes sense. I've done a lot of different things with charging order protection. Done a lot of different classes. Take one of my past courses. All right. I'm not going to go through this whole book today. I'm going to go over it very fast. All right. But I'm just going to slow up on the main things. I'm going to touch on personal credit and business credit first. I need you guys to know these things before you move forward. There's certain things you want to do before you move forward. And not everything is in this ebook. So this is why you want to do the one-on-one, get private memberships and such. Or reach out to mentors or people already doing this. All right. I learned this from multiple people. I didn't get just one thing from one person. But you got to make sure that they're actually doing these things and you can see it with your own eyes. All right. You know that they're actually out here utilizing these things. You see it. You can see them. They got proof. So real quick, before I go through the ebook way that I put together, the professional way. Say you have a business and you get a car. Well, there's a certain window before the payments start hitting on your credit report. So this is the window you can get multiple cars and call in and get it on your business, but be a personal guarantor and dispute the hard inquiry. Like, that shouldn't be on my personal name because it's in a business. So this is one way to get multiple cars. And I want you to know the payments usually ain't even, the first payment is usually due in 90 days. So things won't even report for a while. I hope that makes sense for everybody. So say I go in, I get a car today, 419. They give me a car. They run a hard. I see a hard inquiry. I would call it in and dispute it. Like, that's in my business. They should have never ran my personal credit. Then they'll take it off. They'll take the hard inquiry off. Then you can go get you another car. Because the payments is going to take a minute anyways before they start reporting. Most dealership is 90 days before your first payment. Yeah, sales. There's the email address right there. sales@malikkilam.com. The inbox is crazy right now. That's why I'm only responding to members only. This is for educational and informational purposes only. We are not tax experts or licensed attorneys. And I'm doing the music thing. I took all the knowledge that I've learned, converted it into the music. Check out Malik Kilam on all major music platforms, especially Spotify. Support the cause. Born and bred. We're in Atlanta, Georgia, 24th and 25th of this month, performing in front of major record labels. So 5 easy steps for a fleet on business credit. So these are the quick, easy steps. I'll break it down really quick. But as always, there's always some details and some steps that you gotta stick to. So set up your business EIN, set up your LLC with the Secretary of State. Appreciate you. He said the whole music is fine. So set up your business EIN, your employee identification number. You can get this free at the IRS.gov. Set up your LLC with the Secretary of State. There's always a fee involved with this. Missouri is like $75. Most states is like $100. Set up your business bank account. And I've had other classes over this, like WA Ben Banking. Your EIN is your social for the business. And then you're going to need a DUNS number, which you get this at dnb.com, and this is free as well. And you're going to need this to start building business credit. And starting off, it's called Tier 1 Business Credit. And you start this with net 30 accounts. Get 3 to 5 total. But before we go further, let me start. It's important to have this DUNS number. I know people that opened up, got cars in the business name. All they had was a DUNS number. They didn't have no type of credit on the business. And they were approved for a car. But like I said, they did attach their personal. But I'm going to show you how to do this. This is how you do it without attaching your personal. Now, with your personal credit, you can fix that in as little as 2 to 3 weeks. I'm trying to tell you. I went from a 420 credit score to a 700 in 3 weeks. So get Tier 1 business credit with net 30 accounts. Get 3 to 5 total, and I'm going to go over these. Now, scale to Tier 2 and Tier 3 vendors. You can do this in a matter of 2 to 4 months. 2 or 3 months, man. You gather your business credit report and bank statements or get certified financials, and then you apply at the dealership. This is to get a fleet. This is if you want a fleet of cars or trucks or vans. No, I'm just showing you what to do with your business to get commercial credit, get your loan approved. All right. Now, the personal credit score, the sole prop, or the sole trader. Now, if you got something bad on there, I'm going to recommend do a dispute for your personal credit. And even for hard inquiries. Now, if you have accounts, revolving credit accounts in these, don't dispute them. All right. But if you got something old on there that's holding you back, dispute them. Dispute the hard inquiries. Any negative items before trying to build your personal credit. There's a difference between trade line and primary accounts, all right? We're going to go over that today. Breaking down your personal credit, what you need to be. You see where it says average C? Well, I know people who could get cars between 580 to 619. That's really all you need. 580 to 619, and it's not hard to get that. It's a couple $100 to get you that. But if you have a 660, a grade B, a 660 to a 719, you're going to be able to get any car you pretty much want on any of these regular dealerships. Primaries are better for your account than trade lines. So we got agjewelrydesign.com. I'll click it. Let me go back. I got accounts with all these people. So we got agjewelrydesign.com. So they give you $10,000, but you gotta go to the actual store to get something. Now, get that jewelry. They give you $15,000. $15,000 in credit. With the links in the ebook, they're all in the ebook. $15,000. It took about a month, and then they started reporting on my credit report, and it skyrocketed. Just imagine $15,000 in your own time. Then we got Legos Jewelry 12.5. Same way. It took about a month, and it started reporting on my credit. All you have to do is add a $300 product and pay 50%. So it's going to be like $160 now. Pay the balance over 10 months, 90-day early payoff discount. They're going to give you $12,500 line of credit. You got Shop Simply, yo, $8,500 Credit Strong. I got $20,000 from Credit Strong. So I'm going to put this up here. Let me see. Let me know if you have any questions over those. Got $10,000 from AG Jewelry. We got $15,000. Get that jewelry. Legos, we got 12.5. We got $8,500 from Shop Simply, yo. That's enough over here. So I got $15,000 from Get That Jewelry, $10,000 from AG Jewelry, 12.5 from Legos, 85 from Shop Simply, yo. And then another $20,000 from Credit Strong. I opened up 2 different accounts with Credit Strong, 2 different revolving $10,000 accounts, which is like so. All for the personal credit. So I got $66,000 already reported. We got my jewelers club right there. So Credit Strong, Get That Jewelry. Also self, you can get like another up to like 3,000 in self. So we had almost 70,000. And there's some others. I'm just showing the ones I did. Are there any questions over that? Let me know if you have any. Let me know if you have any questions over the personal credit side. But to hit a dispute and add some of these on there. That's all I do. Dispute the stuff. You can call in. I'll give y'all the I'm gonna give y'all the added bonus. I'll give you the 24-hour do it yourself repair. So this is 24-hour do it yourself credit. I'll send you my own personal dispute letter too. And then there's a dispute letter. Nah, it says he said if you have a high credit score, can primaries ever hurt your score? No. No. The primaries I'm showing you don't even run a hard inquiry. You're automatically approved. They just verify your identity. But make sure you get the negative stuff off. Make sure you get the negative stuff off. With that 24-hour credit, you can call in. It shows you how to call in and get the hard inquiries knocked off as well. How you can get bad stuff knocked off your with using the Credit Karma app or even the Experian app or even on Equifax. Now the main thing when starting your business is building the foundation correctly. I'm gonna go over these. It's in the book, okay? But I'm gonna go over these. I'm just gonna mark it off the list, just like I did with the jewelry. I gave you almost $70,000. All right, I'll go ahead and give you an extra 30. That's not in the book. So look, you can add another 30 right here. Go to TradelineSupply.com. Because I want you to be doing good when you're going to set up your business. I want you to look good. So I gave you almost $70,000. Let me give you another 30. Because if you got $100,000 showing on your personal credit, it shouldn't be nothing to get $1 million loan. Because you're showing at $100,000 already. So when you go here at TradelineSupply.com, you can buy. Once you start making your own trade lines, you can sell them. But you can buy trade lines right here. You can add trade lines to your personal credit score as long as you don't have a credit freeze on your name or your credit. I'm going to show you some of the different ones on here. TradelineSupply.com. So you see these right here, you can get, because the older the better. So you can purchase them by the date or you can purchase them by the amount. So look, $50,000. Costs $1,200, $50,000 credit line. With Chase, you would be added as an authorized user, and you won't have access to it, but it'll be reporting on your credit. It's $50,000 right there. You can see it with your own eyes. Now, the oldest one they got on here so far is with Chase, 1999. This would also help your credit score because the age is still open. Does that make sense for everybody? So I showed you. So to be honest, $1,500 will have you looking like $100,000, and then when you switch over to your business, you'll be a millionaire because it's times 10. Everybody else hear me? Is everybody else good? Sound check one time. Yes, okay, I'm gonna keep going. So fix your shit, girl. Don't stop my class because your shit's fucked up. Now, back to the URL. So first of all, I appreciate y'all. As long as you keep paying them, they're gonna stay on your record. You open up credit accounts with them. Go to the websites. I'm giving you the websites. Don't ask me details on the websites. You go to the websites and check the shit out yourself. You ask me about MalikKilam.com or DonKilam.com. I don't know nothing else about that other shit. I'm not endorsing them. I'm showing you what I've used. Now, so go through the ebook. It's gonna break this stuff down because I need to get to the car part because that's what y'all want to know. But there's always some extra. There's something extra, not just everything with life. There's always something extra. You're gonna have to put in some homework, or you're gonna have to pay somebody to do this. Okay? Because it does take time. It does take time. I'm not gonna say that this doesn't. I'm not gonna say that I learned this overnight because I didn't. Now I can do it overnight, but at first I couldn't. Okay? And this literally took me probably about 4 or 5 months to learn. Now, you people out there that got melanin, y'all should be learning quicker. That's all I'm going to say. You got more melanin than me, damn it. Now, business. I like Shopify. Okay. But that's not where I started. I started here. Site 123 me. Site 123. Oh, that's not it. This is where I started right here. Site123.com. And then we got GoDaddy.com. Now, what I will say, all three of these, it's easier to make money on Shopify. I feel like GoDaddy's the hardest, but they offer a lot of extra additives such as the smartphone. You know, they help you with the online booking. They help you with a lot of different things. They have a lot of different add-ons. Now, but with site123.me, if people buy my stuff at this website, I can make it where they can get the downloads automatically. With Shopify, I haven't figured that out yet. But they're all great sites. I made money off all of them. When it comes to marketing, I would rather use site123.me or GoDaddy. The same way with the emails, the business emails. You get your own email box. GoDaddy works with Microsoft Outlook and they have their own site123.me. Now Shopify just forwards it to your Gmail or whatever. But you do get a actual business email address. So let me know if you got any questions over the websites. And this is important because you're gonna want an online presence because the more real you are, the more they're gonna give you credit. You know? So those were those. That's that. Corporation type. Now, if you set up, I know a lot of people here know about trust. So if you set up a trust, it's going to show up as a C Corp on the public side with the Secretary of State. If you set up a trust corporation, I'm not going in deep details over that today. I would just do a single member LLC. That's all I would do. Is a single member LLC. Register that with your Secretary of State. Now, I would make this my operating company. Starting off, if you don't know too much about holding companies, don't worry about it. You can always sell it to a holding company later. But if you understand and you know, then you need to set up your holding company in one of those charging order protection states and then make that the owner of your operating company, whether it's your name or a rental company. However you're wanting to do this. Like I've seen people say they have a tax company, they can have a car. Let me go back to the list. Let me tell you. Let me show you what I would do. Foreclosure and tax delinquents. Put it right on the car. I mean transportation. You should already know what's going on with the cars. Group home. Yup. You can even put an advertisement on the car. Technical consulting. I don't see why not. Sole proprietor. I would make a distinction between what your business does. You know, I wouldn't try, and the reason being is because, so for a sole proprietor, I would put my name in a trust. I would put my car in a trust or just sell it to the holding company. I wouldn't, because it's kind of hard to distinguish what's for business and what's not as a sole proprietor. Now, if you have an LLC, it's different because you're not utilizing that social. You can show your business. Because I'm gonna go over how to benefit from taxes too. Show you. Now, the address. When setting up your business, make sure you have a business address. Okay. And this is who we utilize. Everybody I operate with, we utilize ipostal1.com. They got locations everywhere. They even have workspaces. So there you have it. Locations everywhere. They're worldwide. The EIN, irs.gov, the phone number. Like I said, you can go to GoDaddy. You can go to Grasshopper. You can go to 1-800.com. Just make sure you get a business phone number. It doesn't have to be a 1-800 number, but make sure you get a business phone number. 800.com. I've utilized these. I actually like this service right here because you can text right online and call them right online. It even says Vumber.com. I mean, just Google it. Just make sure you don't use a Google number or a cell phone number. Make sure it's a business number. Then, when you get the business email, you get the business phone number, you get all of this. You set up a 411 listing at listyourself.net. It's free. If you want to expedite it, just use your debit card. It's like $10. Fill in the blanks. Listyourself.net. Then make sure you get a business bank account. I like Chase, Duns and Bradstreet, and then Google Maps. You know, so list my business on Google Maps. That's how to do it right there. Everything's on Google, but all I did, once you open up an AdSense account, that's all you have to do. I got Don Kalam Trust Company right there. Trust Bank in Hannibal, Missouri. And then Duns and Bradstreet, that's DNB.com. All you do is type in your business name, and then when it doesn't find it, put set up account. Now and I would do this for my name too. I would do this for my name if I was you. I would make sure my name has a DUNS number because that's what all attorneys do. Since I generate 94,000 in sales, I don't know where they got this from. But boom, there you have it. And I do that with everything. Every business I have, even my holding company, my record label. Like I was stating earlier, make sure your holding company is in one of these charging order states, and you see it right here. You see, I don't know where they get these numbers from. I really don't. They just tie in some stuff, but it's gonna go off whatever you're putting in all these, and when you start having business bank accounts. So there's my holding company. I got a record label. And this record label is owned. This is the operating company, but it's owned by the operating company. Yeah, I'm the true owner of Secure Party Credit. I really control secure party credit. So you guys can see it. Look, I got multiple businesses. So whoever wants to say I'm not a motherfucking millionaire, y'all got this is DNB compiling reports on me. You follow me? Doing business as Don Kalam Trust Company. Follow me? I just want y'all to see. Now let me see if Don Kalam's in there. It pops up as secure party credit. You got Malik Kilam Trust Foundation right there. Malik Kilam Trust Company. See how much money they doing. 69,000. Half a million. Malik Kilam Trust, half a million. I mean, I don't know what else y'all need to do. Ain't no revenue. These all go off your business, your banking accounts. Well, I'm just showing y'all what it is, man. I got plenty more. I got plenty more businesses. I got plenty more businesses. I mean, I don't know if I should keep putting them in. I mean, you want me? I got businesses that y'all never even know I touch. You feel me? This did 100,000. You know what I mean? So this is you gotta have this together. You gotta have your financials to be able to get certified. You follow me? And you can go in there and pretty much get whatever you want because this is what they're going off of is their system. Now, let me know that this all makes sense to everybody. Y'all understanding what's really going on with building your credit. If you can't manage this, Jay Fox says makes me smile seeing this stuff. If you can't manage this stuff, you need to get you a bookkeeper. Venus says, yes, sir. Secure Party Therapist says, yes, thank you. They're going to start compiling. If you don't have a business bank account, they're not going to be able to really do real analysis on your business. So you got to make sure you got. And look, I'm going to give y'all a cheat code right now. I use the same money starting off. Look, I hit a lump sum of like 50 bands. Okay, I have 50 bands. So let me. Not everybody in here is melanin. I had got a lump sum from one of my businesses, right, of $50,000. I generated cash flow of $50,000. Okay, I took that $50,000 and I was just spreading it around my different businesses. Same money, just generating it through over and over and over again. And I was just throwing more money in it. And then that's just how it started working. You know, creating contracts. I'm trying to teach y'all. I've been teaching everybody how to securitize agreements and create agreements and file UCC ones between your businesses. You can do it on your personal and your business. So it's the business to business transactions that's really going to boost your credit. And I hope that makes sense for everybody. Business to business, okay? And I got hella businesses. I'm not gonna keep searching them though. Y'all see the drift. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. I can't keep showing y'all everything I got control over. But everybody that's in this, they knows how to search names and stuff correctly. They know how to find me. So, boom, boom. We went over that. We went over that. The bank account, Duns and Bradstreet, Google Maps, social media presence. All right, now I do type this stuff in. This is what I type in starting off. But they're gonna go off your bank account. I do put starting off. I wasn't doing this at all, but I would put 20 employees, 2,000 square feet per employee. Make sure you're making at least, I put down at least 2.2 million, but they're gonna go off the bank account. So and then I always put down 2 years in business, but they're always gonna go off the bank account. Like I said, yes. SS is I need to study securitizing agreements. I have all of that at doncolum.com. Whether you want to look at the WHIFIT package or operating in the world as a business trust, I'll go there really quick. This is what's going to boost your business credit. It's a securitization. Understand securitization. If you're a member, I'm gonna go over this stuff with you. But so like we got this class coming up right here, the 28th and 29th, securitization business trust. But building trust capital. Now, if you bundle these books together, the building trust capital and operating in the world as a business trust, you'll get a huge discount. But that's it, operating in the world as a business trust. Building trust capital. And I also got a WHIFIT book. I think it's still up there. WHIFIT. All these will teach you how to do those things to start working on the securitization process. Now that you got your business established, right? You're gonna want to start opening up these accounts, these Net 30 accounts. They're called Net 30 accounts. Yes, bundle Net 30 accounts. I'm just gonna do a simple Google search. This is really how I started learning. You see, it's Net 30 vendors. 7 starter vendors for business. Now look, when you start doing this and you want to teach other people, just go to one of these websites and just be like, hey, I learned this on the website. Do your own video. Well, if they talking the right shit, 7 vendors that'll help you build your business credit. Tell me that don't sound like a YouTube video. So Shursty, yes, it's an actual one. That's a good one. Crown Office Supplies, I use this. Creative Analytics, never heard of them. Uline, good one. Everybody uses Uline. Everybody uses Quill. Sumo Office Supplies, Ranger. These are all good ones. So like this would be a perfect YouTube video if you was doing your own business or a YouTube video. Perfect. Another reason why I know this works is because I've done it long enough to know. You follow me? But they're not all in the book. You know what I'm saying? They're not all in the book. Like I'm gonna give you guys another added value right now. I bought this from Sumo Office Supplies. $80 value right there. I just put in the chat. How to build your Net 30 accounts. Net 30 walkthrough. Whole book for you. There you have it. There's more listings how to do your business online. We're not going to go over that. So, Shursty, Crown Office Supplies. So, Crown Office Supplies is going to give you probably like $3,300. It is going to charge you $100 though. Starting off. It says Creative Analytics. So let's look at them. I'm gonna open all these up. So let's check out Shursty. I've helped people open this up. I haven't used them myself though. So apply for a Net 30. And it says it's a garment on-demand printing company that allows you to customize, design, and fulfill t-shirt, business cards, and other accessories. So it sounds like a good site if you have your own business. Annual fee of $100. And with Net 30 accounts, you just gotta pay off the balance in 30 days. So don't get something you can't pay off in 30 days. Crown Office Supplies, great website. Let me click on the Crown Office Supplies. Starting off, to start reporting, you're going to need at least 3 accounts to start reporting on your payday index score with DNB on business credit. So Crown Office Supplies, they got a lot of great things. They give me $3,300. Creative Analytics, never heard of them. Shows you how to apply. I don't know what they have. All you need is an EIN or DUNS number. So let's see what they have. Digital marketing agency and management consulting firm that offer both a variety of essential products such as small electronics, desk and office, decor, accessories, fitness items, beauty, professionals. So it's going to give you up to $10,000. That's good for your business. $10,000. That's tier 2 credit for real, but they're starting off on tier 1. That's good. Uline, everybody uses Uline. They got a bunch of different like home appliances, um, hard hardware stuff, labels. You see all this stuff. Just if you think of a warehouse, Uline's got it, okay? Packaging, stuff like that. And then we got Quill. They got like printers and more office supplies. Garbage bags. You know what I mean? This is just helping build your business credit. They even got bleach, face masks. Business is really sharp here. This is gonna build your business credit. So right here I got Granger. Granger is like more hardware stuff too. I want y'all to see it. Like some generalized, drills. Set on, that's a good one as well. Y'all to see it. All of these work though for your business. All this is going to start building your business credit. This is all tier 1 credit though. I would get 3 to 5 starting off. If you got a bunch of money, go ahead and start rocking with as many as you could possibly afford for like 90 days. And then you can work your way up to tier 2 credit. That's why I say it's good to have a business that's really making money. You can get laundry detergent, soap, all of that. Now, so tier 2, after 30 to 90 days, that's when you're going to start getting your trade lines with Chase Inc., Capital One Spark. You can really get these in 60 days. Chase Inc., Capital One Spark, American Express Business, City Business. If you're touching your personal, you can get these automatically. 30 days. You know what I mean? As soon as you start your business, you can get these. But if you don't have any personal credit, it's going to take you 2 to 3 months to get these. All right? So Chase One, Capital One Spark, American Express Business, and City Business. All these credit cards. But once you're ready for tier 2, that's all you need to start to go get these cars. To get these cars. All right? Well, let's stick to the cars. When you're ready for these right here, you can start getting cars. You really can. You're good to go. Go in there with your EIN and DUNS number. Then we got some more. Amazon.com, Lowe's.com, Chevron, Texaco, JCPenney's, Office Depot, Office Max. Shoot, I got an account with Big Lots. Walmart, Home Depot, Sears, Tractor Supply, Macy's, Staples, Speedway, BP Small Business. You can get gas cards too. Fleet Hardware, Wells Fargo. You can get a Chase Secure card. When you open up with these banks, they'll match your line of credit as well. They will match you. They will match your line of credit up to $50,000 without showing any taxes. If you're ever denied for your company, just send them an email. Say our company is interested in becoming a monthly purchaser of your products and would like to open a credit account. Could you please email the information on how to apply for credit and the qualities our company would need to qualify? Do you report to Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax? Thanks so much for your assistance. And then sign it as the CEO or authorized rep. But on the next steps, you need to have at least 10 accounts, 10 to 15 accounts. And you can start going to like, you can get big amounts for AutoZone, Staples, Best Buy, Shell Fleet Card, BP Small Business. Because when you start getting cars, you're going to need these. You're going to need these fleet cards. Shell Fleet Card, BP Small Business, Fleet Sinclair Business, Card Exxon Mobil Fleet, Alley Car Financial, Racetrack, Sam's Club, Fuelman. Them is all gas cards. But you can also get them on your personal too. You can get them on your personal too. I'm not going to say that you can't. But go through that, man. That's going to show you how to build that personal credit. Also, as an added bonus, I did put in there how overseas car dealerships buy in the USA and ship overseas and sell. All right. So how you can even buy international car shipping. All right, but once you got your business established, you can go get cars. Um, you don't have to run your credit score. If you go in there, they ask you, say, hey, how much do you have now? I say, hey, what does the bank require? You shouldn't have to pay nothing under the business for up to 90 days. All right, and it's okay to lease. Okay, it is okay to lease under your business. And I'm gonna show you why. So this is how I'm gonna end the class today. And then tomorrow, we're going to talk about somebody that's actually renting these cars out. You can use apps such as Twirl, or you can create your own website and just make your website focus on private rental. All right. It's called the Section 179 deductions. Okay. Let me go up here too. I had some. I found some stuff online. So if you go to wikihow.com, it shows buy a car under your business name. I'm gonna put the link in the window. Put the link in the chat. Establishing your business credit and then buying a car. Basically the same stuff I'm going over. Look, contact Duns and Bradstreet. Get the Paydex score. It's time to FedEx, Home Depot, or Staples. Build your business credit. Purchase the car. Once you get a business credit score, purchase the car. Find dealerships with commercial sales department. Any dealership, any major dealership, you just have to bring it up and tell them. You're going to have to provide financial information, which is going to be your bank statements. So listen, and when you're working for yourself, say you got like $5,000. What I did is I took $5,000 and I sent that to myself every week, direct deposit for 3 months. 5,000 a week. Same 5,000. I take it out and put it right back in the bank account and direct deposit again next week. Made it look like I made $5,000 a week. So if they ask how much I made as a personal guarantor, I can show, hey, I'm making $20,000 a month. I can easily afford this. Does that make sense, everybody? The same, listen, you cannot touch this money. 90 days, just, hey, put yourself on the payroll. Put yourself on the payroll. The same $5,000. One second. Yeah. So what I'm going to go over before I get off, make sure you put the finance company in your name. I always do the name as a business. All right. If you register the car in the trust, it's going to be a business. It's going to be treated as a business car. Always different. Always keep a mileage. Always keep the mileage as well. And the reason being, so you can get these write-offs. It's called a Section 179. Section 179. And in 2021, you can write off up to $1 million. The spending cap on equipment purchases is 2.6 million, and the bonus depreciation is 100% for 2021. So it's called Section 179. Section 179. So section 179 of the IRS codes is going to allow you to write off all the cars, every single dollar, but only the first year. So look, it pays off. It pays off. One second, guys. Thank you. My apologies, everybody. My apologies. I got some stuff on. I just moved into a new house. I just moved into a new house, y'all. Got some work going on. So section 179. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So section 179. I want to make sure y'all understand 179. It's called the SUV tax loophole. And I don't even know if my homies know about this stuff because I haven't brought it up. I haven't brought it up to them. But I've been knowing about it. I know people that do this. I know people that understand 179 through and through. Everybody wants to talk about trust. I like utilizing LLCs, period. I like to utilize corporations, period. Because you got to know the loopholes. You got to know the law. You got to know the tax codes. It pays to have an LLC. It pays to have a for-profit corporation if you know the loopholes. So you can pretty much write off. I always get used cars because with cars, it's a certain limit. So 2018, so right now we're in 2021. 2018 and up is cool. That way you can write it all off. It pays to write it all off. I don't care if you lease it. I don't care if you buy it. You're going to get all that money written off. You're going to write it all off on the business. And in the ebook, I went over this. So we went over. And I got the code too. I want y'all to see the United States code. 26 USC section 179, election to expense certain depreciable business assets. It's because they depreciate. The assets is going to depreciate. I'm breaking it down for you right here. I'm not going to go over all this, but I'm even giving you examples on how to write all these cars off on your business. Internal Revenue Code section 179. So say you get, listen, it doesn't matter if you make monthly payments or not. It's your car. You're going to get all that back. The ebook that I put in the chat, dude. Y'all wonder why I cuss y'all out, man. If you ain't got your own bit, listen. How the classes are going to start is if you're not a private member, from after April, May on, private members only get access to my classes. So it's going to pay to become a private member. So your money can make up for your ignorance. And I can still feel like I'm getting my value. So like sports utility vehicles right here, so there is limits. 25,000. That's why I said, hey, you know what I'm saying? 25,000. So be careful because it's not just everything. 25,000. You know, it's easy to go get a $50,000 car. You know what I'm saying? So look, go get a used car for your business starting off. Go get one with some miles on it, like 20,000 miles or something on it. 15,000 miles. But you're going to have to show that, hey, this is for the business. So it's easier to get two cars as well. So you can get one for the business, one for the personal. Or make your name a whole separate business than a business that you're already operating, so you can distinguish the difference between all of these. But yeah, I broke it down. That's all the tax stuff right there for you, man. But I'm going to give you the links in the chat. Give you the links. So look up 26 USC 179. Then we got section 179 right here. Equipment purchase. So you need equipment for your business. Everything you're doing, listen, everything you're spending on these net 30 accounts, all of that is tax. Listen, write this shit off, man. That shit's free now. You get all that money back. It pays to have a business. It pays to have a business. I'm showing you how to get a car and then get your money back on the car. And I believe I made it pretty simple. I believe I made it pretty simple. Does it make sense for everybody? Because that's pretty much what I got for today. So let me know. Let me know if you have any questions. What you need me to go back over. Everybody says it's making sense for them. That's good. So I need you look. So respond to the email if you need me to send you the actual ebook that I put together. If you're not able to get it in the chat, I'm putting it in the chat one more time. I'll probably upload it and give you a link tomorrow in class. I'll make sure you get a link to this too, to the video. Well, I'm giving y'all enough sauce. I know a lot of y'all touch people. So look, I'm giving y'all enough sauce to go get a car, build your credit, get a car, and you can get all your money back. Because look, so check this out. They can't tell you, all my sovereigns out there, okay? They can't break down the, we're living in a play right now, so they can't be like, hey, everything is free. Yeah. They have to create rules and stipulations and make it look like you're getting it from them. So that's why I say it pays to learn the game. Don't go against it. Because it's the same thing. When you learn common law, you'll learn how to apply it with the codes and statutes. I hope that makes sense right there. So once you understand common law, you'll learn how to apply it with the codes and statutes. Because they don't hold nothing back from you. It's just you're not learning the right things. I like to use the IRS codes, but I use the USC codes as well because it's all one and the same. All the codes correlate. Everything is a tax issue. Yes, that's it. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. I just want to make sure y'all got to the bottom of 179. So look, personal credit, I'm going to break this down again simply. I know people that got a bunch of cars on personal credit with no business. Like I said, as soon as they get the car, they will, or they did have a business or a sole prop or whatever, a DBA. They put the car in the DBA, but they would call in because they did it under the social and tell them, hey, that car's under a business name. It shouldn't be going against my personal credit. And they're able to get it off the credit report. And then they would go get another car at a different lot. I hope that makes sense. But they were still making it. Now, when you go in there with your business, look, I know people that didn't actually have net 30 accounts and they was able to still get the car under the business, and because they had the DNB number. You know, Mercedes likes to only check the DNB number. He called the same day. He called the same day because you gotta understand that the car is not gonna report as a payment for a while, but the hard inquiry is there automatically. So he called the same day and got the hard inquiry off, and he went and got another car the same exact day. There's so many different ways. It's just what you understand. Now, what I really am trying to show you, if you follow the ebook way, you stick to the plan, you should be able to get a fleet of cars, anywhere between 8 to 12. If you follow the ebook instructions. Because that's where you want to get. Now, I'll rush a lot of stuff so we can just get 1 or 2 cars. You know, I'm actually an owner of 3 different cars. I have 3 cars in my possession and in my control. Right now, I'm just rocking the Benz. And my homie got that Benz in his business name, and we just conducted business-to-business transactions. And when it comes to lease agreements and all of that, you can swap leases. You can do all of that dependent on how your business is set up or how your personal credit is looking. So I'm gonna tell you the easiest spots to use this is Mercedes-Benz, the Audi dealership. I like to go to the big main dealerships that got certified pre-owns as well. 2017, 2018. That's usually what we're gonna pick up, and you're gonna be able to get that. Look, I don't care if you don't plan on keeping the lease. You plan on taking the car back in a year. You're gonna get that deductible per Section 179 up to $25,000. I'm not your tax expert, dude. I can just give you the codes. Am I telling you how to do your taxes, pimping? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you people, man? That's what I'm talking about, man. You know, what form do we use? I don't know. Ask your tax expert. Gave you the codes. But hey, this is just how you do it, man. This is how you do it. This is what it is. This is what you use. Get around the right people and learn how to utilize this correctly. All right. And you should have you a car in no time. Any other questions? The car should be a business. So, like, if I want y'all to know, if you want the car 100% tax write off, then you're not going to be able to. You're going to need at least two class. You're going to need at least two businesses, and put that in just your business. You're going to need at least two cars because they're automatically going to assume that you're using it for personal. You're going to need a log. You're going to have to keep a log. If they audit, they may audit all of this. All right. Now, if you put your cars on Toro, you're good to go. You got multiple cars. They know. You follow me? Um, my homie, he does utilize a personal website and he does utilize Toro. I can't talk a lot about these things because I don't know. I can only tell you about what I do know. You know, he can give you the numbers. He can tell you exactly what he did. He can tell you who he went to, all of that. He's going to be on the class tomorrow. He's going to give his information. They said they would love to speak to him. And I'm gonna bring him on. He's gonna give. He has a course that he's actually working on. That he's actually helping people do the same thing in multiple cities. So I got people wanting to do the starting in Detroit, the Chicago area. I got people starting in the Tampa area. I got people starting in the West Coast all over. He's in Phoenix right now. And I think I don't want to lie to you, but I believe he has 13 cars in a matter of a month. He acquired 13 cars. And I don't think we got anything in the Bay Area yet. So, but all you have to do is go look at we like to go places where ain't a lot of competition. So, you know, we set up shop where ain't hardly, we're the only competition. We're competing with ourselves, you know? And so, like, This is it though, right here. Here's one of the main things. One of the main money makers. And I'm just gonna say, most of these cars that you see is part of our team. It's our team. We all make money together. We have investors. We're doing this. All right. So most of these cars that you're gonna see in Phoenix belong to the people that we rock with. We got Phoenix on lock. But you can see, but the money makers, I'm gonna let him tell you though. I'm gonna let him tell you. See, like right here, a lot of people don't get these in this area. They just want those gas savers, Mercedes. And you gotta be careful on which cars you get. Got the slingshots. As you can see, the slingshots go for up to $200 a day. But them little bitty cars, like the Chevy Sparks and things like that, man. Those are the money makers right there. People are coming to get those gas savers. But I want you to know, $150, $200 a day these slingshots go easily. And then you usually pay a delivery fee. But if you got a bunch of cars, you're gonna need a location to store them, and you're gonna need somebody to man them and drop the cars off and get the keys and clean them out. There's a lot of different things that go on behind the scenes. But this is in all the cities, and they sell out daily. They sell out the gas savers, the little bitty cars. And you can see some of these are old, 2013 Tesla. Old cars. They sell them. So you can go get a fleet of these cars. You're gonna make a bunch of money just off this. I'm gonna say, man, he's making about 20,000 easily. Um, his first month, he made like 20 bands easily. You'll be able to pay off the car if you get the 90 days first payment. You should be able to pay the car off within 90 days. I'm gonna put it like that. You should be able to pay the car off within 90 days. That's my guess. That motherfucking nice right there. See, these are old too. That's a 2010. But really, that's what my homie's doing. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. And then you create your own private website, and if once you get known, people can book it directly without Toro. Once you get known, you get established from your clients, they can just call you directly. And now you're making money directly without the middleman, without Toro. Doing private rentals with your cars. People are coming through you because you gain that trust. You gain that accountability with them. And that's it. I mean, that's it. Look, and like you said, listen, these ain't number $30,000. Anybody can go get these. Polaris, you go to Polaris directly. They'll approve you. It's $30,000. It's $30,000. If you're in a big city, they're going to sell. They're going to sell. They're going to rent them out. $100, $200 a day. Or an hour. You can rent them out by the hour too. You can rent them out like, depending on where you're at. If you're in Miami or somewhere, you can rent them out by the hour. You're in Tampa, you can rent them out by the hour. I just want you to see there's not a huge selection of cars in a lot of these cities. Okay? Not good cars anyways. Not gas savers. You follow me? The gas savers is going to make you your money, then you can start working your way up to luxury cars. However you want to do it. If you want to get a Chevy Spark, it shouldn't be nothing to be able to get 12 of those. The Chevy Spark ain't number $10,000. You get 10 of those, you can rent those out. I'm just showing y'all the different options of what's on here, man. Just look at the top sellers, just check them out, see what's going on. I'm gonna let my homie really talk to you. Look, this is 2009, $34 a day. You can make money off of anything. You can make money off your old car as long as there's no recall on it. So just make sure you check that out. But that's where you're headed. And once you get this system going, all you need is one person or two people working for you hourly or part-time to detail and pick up and drop these cars off. Whether you're near an airport, you can meet people at the airport, you can meet them at Walmart, however you want to do it at first. Parking lots, public locations, and just switch cars. And I hope that makes sense for you. Look, a Nissan Versa 2011, this will charge $50 as a delivery fee. Right there. You just made $110 a day. No? So that's what I want to show y'all, man. This is where it's at. This is the next step of things. It's like an Airbnb for cars. You're cutting out the middleman now. You don't need nobody. We're making money off apps now. In the same way with apartments, I can show y'all what we're doing with the apartments. Everybody can't afford to get a house right away. I mean, I'm going to show y'all how to. I got a course coming up with my real estate agent. I'm going to show you how to create revenue off an FHA loan and then live in it for a year and then get an actual house. I'm going to show you how to do these certain things with my real estate agent. We're working on a course right now. I got a mansion parties that's coming out Father's Day weekend, 3 mansions, 3 days. That's going to be in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm going to be advertising for that soon as well. That's going to be on my record label website, GoodyearRecords.com. So be looking out for that. It's going to be like a $5,000 entry. We're working on that stuff now. So get ready, man. I got a lot of different things in store. We got Turo. We're gonna show you how to make money off cars. We're gonna show you how to get these loans for houses. I show you how to get a $500,000 loan through the SBA. Everybody's approved, especially if you're a minority, especially if you're considered a minority and a woman. $500,000 right there for you through the SBA. These are the things I'm going to be going over in the future, so you don't want to miss it. You're going to want to become a private member. In May, I'm going to private members only for the classes. So that's just what it is. Hey, everybody's going to be mad. I don't care. I can only work on the private members right now because I cannot deal with all y'all's emails and text messages. Y'all blowing me up 24/7. I can't do that. I'm trying to shoot a music video. Y'all blowing me up. I'm trying to do a music video. You feel me? For a craft I'm working on, y'all blowing me up. Hey, I'm just going to start leaving the phone. You know, every time I turn around, I got phone calls and I got emails. I pay for emails. I pay for the storage. And y'all keep blowing me up. Y'all not even private members. It can be, I did check your spam box. Before you reach out to me, check your spam box. Before you reach out to me, try to problem solve. I don't want to deal with people that can learn how to think, man. For real. There's no quick fix to anything in life. You're going to have to put forth some forth of hard work and sacrifice. But with that, I'm out. That's the class for today. I hope you enjoyed it. It is recording. I'm going to make sure everybody gets the link tomorrow. I appreciate that. Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. Not feeling the best today. I got pink eye or something, man. I got to go. I'm about to go take care of that. I'm going to the urgent care right now. That's why I'm not showing my face on the live. I got a show this weekend. So I gotta go to New York. I will be in New York, and then I'll be in New York, and then I'm going straight to Atlanta, the 24th and the 25th. And so if you want to have a meeting, the 26th in Atlanta, hit me up. With that, much peace and love. Remember, prosperity is your birthright. Go to MalikKilam.com now. Go to DonKilam.com now. If you find this information valuable, leave a donation. Much peace and love. Not everybody in the class, but if you're on the replay out there in the YouTube world, leave a donation. Peace.